Hi friends, welcome. Today I have a fairly strong and dynamic practice for you. So it's going to really tone the legs, the arms, full body kind of a flow. So let's go ahead and get started. Sit in Sukhasana, crossing at the center of your shin. Roll your shoulders back. And if you choose, bring your hands together at the center of your heart. Relax the shoulders down your back. Close the eyes and take a moment to center. Keep the side body up. Relax the face, the eyes, the throat. And let's just take a couple of soft, intentional breaths together. A soft inhalation, soft exhalation. And then gently open the eyes and bring the hands down. We're going to start in downward facing dog. Warm up in a little bit of a flow with down dog. So placing the hands directly under the shoulders, spreading the fingers, and then turn the toes under, push the floor away, and lift up, thighs back. And just now, right now, observe what's happening in the body. If there's tightness, if there's a grip, if somewhere in particular isn't particularly working too well, just take that note, come back down, and take a moment, reset. You want to pull the arms up towards your shoulders, and you want to, when you lift up, to push your thighs back strongly so your hips go up and back. Don't worry about taking your heels to the floor. Instead, push the thighs back so you get a nice length stretch right here. Then look forward. You can step the feet forward or you can jump forward. I'm going to jump. Release down in Uttanasana. Hands onto the hips, inhale, and come all the way up to Tadasana. Looking straight ahead, pushing into the heels, pressing the thighs back, inhale up, arms up, and exhale coming down, bending the knees, and jumping or stepping back into downward dog. Push the thighs back again, draw the shoulders up towards the waist, relax your head, look forward, inhale, while you exhale, jump forward. Uttanasana. Hands on hips, look forward. Inhale, come up. One more. Arms all the way up. Exhaling down, Uttanasana. And bend the legs, step or jump back. Downward facing dog. Nice inhalation. And then looking forward, exhaling, jump back. And hands on the hips and coming all the way up. Then we're going to do a couple of wall sits. So we're going to lean onto the wall, take the feet forward, 10 toes forward, hands on the hips. And right now I just want to feel my back into the wall just to see what's going on. If one hip is higher than the other, all of that I want to adjust. And then we're going to bend the legs, maybe walk the feet a little further forward. And what I'm doing with my hands is drawing the hips down. So I feel a length in my lower back. And then hands can go to the wall and literally pretend like somebody's pushing you into the wall, trying to flatten your back against the wall. And then we're going to reach the arms forward and then up. And keep the side body lifting, drawing the hips gently down and breathing right here. And then forward and then down. Shoulders back. Breathe. Arms forward and then going all the way up. Lengthening the side body. And then arms forward and then down. One more. Inhaling all the way up. Like a wet noodle. You're trying to get your back to that wall. And then forward and then down. And you're going to come back to standing. From here, feet together. I'm going to roll the shoulders back and stand up straight in Tadasana. Let's jump the feet wide apart. Bring your fingertips together at the center of your chest. Bend your legs. Inhale, exhale, jump. Once you jump, you want to look down and see that your toes point directly forward and extend through your arms. Lift the front of your left foot, turn it in, turn the right foot all the way out. We're going for Triangle pose, Utthita Trikonasana. Press into your left heel. Take an inhalation. Exhale. Take the hand onto the shin or your ankle, top arm towards the ceiling. My back's cracking as we speak. And then coming all the way up. Set it up for the second side. Right foot in, left foot out. Press into that right heel and move the front of your right thigh back. And pull the thighs up into the hip socket so your legs are lifting and not bending. Inhale. Exhale, reach. Bring that left hand down. Top arm to the ceiling. Take a breath. And come right back up. Turn the feet forward. Now we're going to jump back to Tadasana. Fingertips at the chest. Bend and jump back. And we're upright. One more. We're going to jump. Left foot in. Right foot out. Inhale, exhale. Pull the thighs up and down we come. Utthita Trikonasana. This time, I want to see if I can turn my chest up and look up at my hand. Pull the thighs up, kneecaps up. Look forward. Inhale up. Turn the feet forward. Right foot in. Left foot out. Press into your right heel. Keep the thigh back. Kneecaps up. Exhale. Reach. Keep pressure in your right heel. Turn the chest gently up and look up. Take the shoulders back, away from your ears, and inhale, coming back up. Turn the feet forward, and let's jump back, Tadasana. Let's take a moment and get ourselves upright and balanced in Tadasana. Then we're going to bend again and jump. This time, we're going to put the hands on the hips. We're going to do revolved triangle. Left foot turns in, and this time it's turning a little bit more than for triangle so that I can turn my right foot out and bring my torso around. So as I press into that back heel, press into my right big toe ball of the foot, I want to lift my chest up. And then I'm going to do the other side. Turn the right foot all the way in, left foot all the way out. Bring that right side hip around. It tends to stay back, so you can even use your hand. Bring the hip around. Elbows back, chest up. You could even look up. Come back to center. We're going to finish the pose. Left foot turns in, right foot turns out. We're going to turn, and then we're going to reach the left arm up. So we get length in the side body. Keep pressure in the back heel. Inhale, exhale. Reach forward, touch down to the inner side of your foot, and begin to twist. Come back to center. Take that arm up, around and over, hands on hips. Right foot turns in, left foot turns out. Draw the hip around, look straight ahead. Then, right arm lifts up, and on an exhalation, coming forward, keeping those legs straight, touching down onto the floor. You could always use a block, by the way, and then you can turn. Rotate from the chest, trying to keep the hips even. And then coming back up. And then hands on the hips, resetting the feet. Again, once more, left foot turns in, right foot turns out. And we're going to reach. Left arm up, revolved triangle. Coming forward, touching down. Rotate the chest, pressure in the left heel. And now the left arm comes up. And so the back turns, the left side back ribs draw down, and then coming all the way up. And feet forward, hands on the hips. Right foot turns in, left foot turns out. Take a moment, feel that you're even, feel that you're settled. Right arm up, inhale. Exhale, lengthening forward, touching down, and rotate. As you turn, draw the back ribs down, open the chest up, and take your left arm up. And then looking forward with control, coming all the way up. Turn the feet forward, hands in front of the chest, bend the legs, jumping back, Tadasana. Now we're going to bring the hands again at the center of the chest. Bend the legs, jump wide, Now let's do Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Turn, left foot in, right foot out. So we're going to get into it like we were going to do Trikonasana, like we're doing triangle pose. We're going to put the left hand on the hip, bend the right leg, fingertips to the floor, take a step towards the right with your left foot. Walk your right hand out. You could be on your fingertips, you could be on your hands, on the palm of your hand, or you could be even on a block. From there, you got to bring the weight into your right hand as you bring your left leg in and reach up. Then reach the left heel away from you and start to straighten both legs. Turn the chest up if you can. It can be difficult to balance for sure. Woo. Talking and balancing is always difficult. And then coming back to Trikonasana and coming all the way up. And then turn left foot in. Actually, right foot in. Left foot out. Maybe I'm going to demo this one quietly. So down we go. I definitely recommend not talking when you're doing yoga. And then back to Trikonasana. And up we come. Turn the feet forward. Jump back. Tadasana. Hands on the hips. We're going to go wide. Quite wide. 10 toes forward. Elbows back. Let's lift the chest and look up. Exhale, come forward. Prasarada Padottanasana. Hands to the floor or fingertips to the floor. Legs straight. Lift the thighs up. Pull your chest forward. Gently look up. Navel up, abdomen up. Sides of the torso lengthening towards the armpits. And look down. Relax the eyes. Take a breath. Take your hands onto your hips. Inhale and come up. Bring your feet back together. One last Tadasana. So keeping the kneecaps above the ankles, hips above the kneecaps, rolling the shoulders back and looking straight ahead. Now we're going to go for a downward facing dog. So we're back onto all fours. And then we're going to lift the hips up, knees up. Pushing the floor away with the hands, pushing the thighs back. Now we're going to pull the right knee into the chest, trying to get the thigh to connect with the abdomen or the chest. Then keeping it tight and eventually reaching the leg directly back. As though somebody's pulling on your heel, go back from the hip to the heel and then bring that leg down. Bend both knees. Take a quick reset so you're even. And then back up. Downward dog. Pull the left knee as close as you can into your chest. Keep it tight. Keep it tight. Keep going back. And then reach and lengthen. Reach the heel back, point the toes down. And let the side body lengthen again. Bring the leg down. Bend the knees. Child pose for a moment. We're going to repeat downward facing dog. I guess this would be a three-legged dog. We're going to back up. Draw the knee in towards the chest. Draw the abdomen in and up. Reach back. From the lower back buttock, lengthen to the heel. Point the toes down. Bring the leg down. Reset in dog pose. Inhale, exhale, left knee in. Keep it tight. Keep it tight, reach back. Then lengthen. Toes down. Imagine somebody's pulling on your foot. And then bring the leg down. Adho Mukha Virasana or child pose. And then coming back to down dog, we're going to do a side plank or Vashisthasana. So we're going to push up and back. Now we're going to put the outer right foot onto the floor, stack the left foot on top, and then take the left hand off of the floor, hand onto the hip, draw the hips in, lift the chest, lengthen your torso through the crown of your head. Then the top arm can go up. And then reach over and down, downward dog. Bend the legs. Come all the way down. Take rest. And opposite side. So coming into that downward dog. Drop your outer left foot down. Stack the right foot on top. Take your time. It's a balancing pose for sure. Tailbone in. Squeeze the hips. And then the top arm goes up. I'm shaking. And then we're going to reach over. Back into downward dog. Relax the head. Look forward. And then bend the knees. And go back to child pose. Take a nice deep breath. One more Vashisthasana. Let's get those arms to get strong and steady. And coming up, downward dog. Outer right foot on the floor. Now I've seen this taught with one foot in front, one foot in back, but no cheating with me. We're going to stack up the feet. We're going to keep the hips in and lift the chest. Arm can go up and look up. Woo! And then you may fall, but you're getting strong in the process, right? And we're going to go over and then down. Bend the knees and come all the way down. Last side. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. And Vashisthasana. Downward dog. And child pose. And then let's sit back up. Sit in any comfortable position. So you could sit in cross legs. You can sit as I am in Vajrasana. Take a moment here. Let the hips, buttocks descend. Take the arms in front. Cross the fingers. Turn the palms out. Inhale up. As you lift the sides of your torso up, let the hips descend. Then from there, we're going to take a simple twist. So we're going to reach up. We're going to turn. And then after we turn, we're going to lift a little bit more up. Come back to center. Lift. Turn. And then can I get a little bit taller? Can I lift a little bit more? And then back to center. And then we're going to bring the arms forward and all the way out. We're going to lie down onto the back. Take a couple of bridge poses. Don't run away now. Lie down on your back. Keep your legs bent. Roll the shoulders under. Grab hold of the sides of your mat. Bring the feet close to you, but don't put the feet all the way together, okay? It makes it very difficult. Now, from here, just lift the hips up a little bit, just a tiny bit, and then roll your shoulders. You see what I'm doing? Rolling the shoulders under. And then from there, push into the heels and lift the buttocks, back of the thighs, higher. And then coming down, we're going to do two more. When you're ready, roll the shoulders under, push into your heels. Lift up, press into the heels, shoulders under. Now see if you can lift maybe a little bit more. Maybe you can walk in your feet towards you. Lift your heels up, lift the thighs up, lift the waist up, and then come all the way down. Nice inhalation, nice exhalation. Last one. Shoulders under, heels pressing. Let's go up. Let's get taller. So lift up, heels up, walk in, hips up, thighs up, waist up, and then can I keep those up and draw the heels back down? Can I lift a little bit more? And then down we come. Just rest the knees against each other. Relax and soften the shoulders. Take the hand to the base of your skull. Gently, gently pull away so your neck feels long and your head is centered. Reach the arms up, fingertips up. And now you're going to take the right arm over the left and gently pull towards the shoulder blades, like you're giving yourself a little bit of a hug right here. You can even roll a little bit from side to side. Take the arms back up. Cross opposite arm on top. Broaden across your lower back. And then relax the arms by your sides. If it feels good to keep your legs bent, keep your legs bent. If you'd rather straighten your legs down, then do so. Take a moment so you feel even on your mat. What I like to do is hold on to my mat and push away. That way my lower back lengthens as I straighten my legs. And then bring yourself into a gradual state of relaxation. We've been moving, so it won't happen quickly. So we let the breathing become even. We let the arms and the legs to release their work, to start to let go to gravity. Let the abdomen soften. Shoulders soft. The neck, the face, facial features. Relax and let go. Slow and soft inhalation. Slow and soft exhalation. Then gently open the eyes. Bend your left leg. Roll to your right side. Turn. Push with your hands to bring you back up. That was it for today's practice. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you soon. Namaste.